Hello again everybody, this is Trick and Tutorials. Today I'm bringing you guys through a tutorial on the WEBSTER, which is a one-legged front flip. I'll also be talking about the loser and a couple different setups into it. Alright, so the best tip I have for the WEBSTER is to start your WEBSTER off running, then on tramp. I recommend running first because you're not going to be able to run on trampoline unless you have a tumble track. So I recommend running WEBSTER, and then on trampoline, and then on ground, and then loser. So there's a lot of different steps to WEBSTER. It took me a really long time to get my WEBSTER nice. It's still not perfect though, but I can give you a lot of tips because I've come a long way on WEBSTER. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to show you a couple different types of WEBSTER. The first one's going to be running. The next one I'm going to show you guys is skip step WEBSTER. Swing, switch, whatever you want to call it. And the last one I want to show you guys is the loser, which is the backwards stepping WEBSTER. Once you've got those WEBSTERs down running, then take it to the trampoline. I'm going to show you a few on the trampoline, and then we're going to get started learning more about the ground WEBSTER. Alright, here we are at the trampoline. I'm going to show you guys a few steps for the WEBSTER on the trampoline. Once you've mastered that running WEBSTER on ground, not really mastered, but once you can have it consistently and not land super low out of it, I'd say take it to the trampoline and work on your switch step and your loser. The first one you want to try is the swing switch step, or the skip step, or whatever you like to call it. What's really important is that you swing with your right and WEBSTER with your left. If you're the other side, it's going to be swinging with your left, switching, and kicking back with your right. It's really important to kick the back leg really hard and let it go around your head as long as you can before you tuck into the flip. The next one's going to be the loser. The loser, I would start towards the front of the trampoline. Start with your right leg in front if you're going to kick back with your left leg, and the opposite if you're kicking back with your right. So if I'm kicking with my left leg, that's my good side. I'm going to step back with my right, kick my left leg up, and then kick it behind me. This one looks like this. Once you've got that down, you're ready to take it back to the ground. Once you've got it super good on your trampoline, I recommend taking it back to ground and start working on these prerequisites. If you're working on the skip step, swing your right leg up, but not super high. I see a lot of people doing this, and this is getting you no power. If you start to take off for your WEBSTER and your right leg looks like this, is completely straight, you will generate no power. You have to have your right leg bent, then you extend the power. From here to here is a huge power difference. If you try to jump off the ground on one leg without bending your leg, it's hard, but if you bend it, you can actually shoot yourself up in the air. That's why a lot of people don't get any height on their WEBSTERs, is because their leg is straight when they take off, and even if they kick really high around their leg or on their head, they're not getting that up power. You need that up power. So keep the step short, but let your left leg go in front of your right leg before you take off. This will just give you more power into the kickback. If you start here and only kick from there, you're not getting nearly as much power as you could be if you swung, let it go in front, and then kicked all that power around. Same thing for loser. You step back, it's bent here, and your left leg's in front of you already. Just gives you more power. Now for the tucking part. When you start to go into the air here, you want to grab your left or your right leg if you're kicking back with your left leg, and the opposite. So the opposite kicking leg. Because you don't want to grab this leg if it's kicking back behind you. You'll interfere with it. Only kick here with the left if you're on my side, and then grab the right once you have started. Once this leg has gotten over the top of your head, it's appropriate to grab that leg. Alright guys, that's about it for the WEBSTER. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had a lot of trouble with the WEBSTER when I first started learning it. I hope this helped you. This is the tips that I needed when I started to learn WEBSTER, and I didn't really have them, so I hope this really helps you get your WEBSTERs better. I want to see them, send them to me. Follow me on Instagram at Connor.Simon. DM me your WEBSTERs. I will help you with any tricks, really, if you just direct message them to me. I'm happy to help. See you guys next time. Peace.